Okay, picture this. I'm standing in the middle of a foreign airport. It's 11:48 p.m. and I just found out my flight's been canceled. Not delayed. Canceled. Because of a freak snowstorm that basically swallowed half of Europe overnight. The departure board turned into a graveyard of red letters. My heart just dropped. I was supposed to be flying home from Prague that night. I had work on Monday. A dog waiting for me. I was tired, out of local currency, and the cold was starting to creep into the terminal like fog. And the worst part? I was on one of those budget airlines. You know the ones, cheap tickets, zero flexibility, and definitely no mercy when weather gets in the way. I didn't even bother trying to talk to a rep at the desk. There was already a line of at least 40 people and exactly one per agent who looked like she was about to cry. So I sat down on the cold plastic floor, opened my phone, and did what every logical adult does in a crisis. I Googled, what to do if flight gets canceled and I'm broke and stuck and I want to cry. Dramatic? Maybe. But in that moment, it was all too real. And then, I kid you not, I remembered something I had signed up for a few weeks back. Travel insurance. Which sounds, let's be honest, like one of those things you either forget to buy or only buy because your mom tells you to. But I'd actually tried this service called Aura's. A friend had mentioned it after his own travel nightmare, and I figured, whatever, it was like a few bucks for peace of mind. So I pull up my Aura's account, not expecting much. But to my complete surprise, it had already registered the flight cancellation. Seriously, I didn't have to file anything yet. It just knew. I tapped a few buttons, confirmed my details, and boom, it told me I was eligible for reimbursement. Hotel, food, even a bit to cover the clothes I'd need for the unexpected extra day. I literally exhaled like I'd been holding my breath for an hour. I still had to figure out a new flight and rebook everything. Yeah, that part sucked, but knowing I wasn't footing the whole bill out of pocket made a world of difference. Because here's the thing nobody tells you. It's not just the flight cost. It's the ripple effect. The stress, the unexpected expenses, the helpless feeling of being completely out of control in a place that's not home. The guy next to me in the terminal had to Venmo his cousin for money to cover a hotel. A girl down the row was crying because her credit card kept declining when she tried to book another ticket. And I just kept thinking, I almost didn't get insurance either. I almost rolled the dice. And I would have been right there with them, stressed, stranded, and completely out of luck. So, if there's one thing I learned, it's this. Travel isn't just beautiful beaches and Instagram reels. Sometimes it's missed connections, wild weather, and sleeping upright in an airport chair with one eye open. And when that happens, you want to have backup. Like real backup. For me, that's been Aura's. I don't think of it as insurance anymore. I think of it as my travel buffer. Like a soft landing if the trip goes sideways. It's not flashy. It's not some overhyped miracle. It's just solid, easy, there when I needed it most. If you travel even a couple times a year, especially internationally, I'd seriously look it up. Auras.insure. You can Google it, or I'll drop the link in the description. I hope you never need it, but if you do, man, it makes all the difference. All right, that's my travel horror story turned semi-happy ending. Thanks for hanging out. Stay safe out there, and maybe pack a little peace of mind, just in case.